Hey guys, so I'm going to do a simple little application video. So these are my nails, just totally natural. I took off a set after about 2 weeks last night, and so now they're pretty long and needing a fix. I'm going to be applying this set. Isn't it so pretty? It's from our new spring line. It is called Bad Cromance. And we'll get started. And as you can see on the back of the package, it has just very simple instructions in case you've never done it before. So inside it comes with nail prep pads, and you just put this on ahead of time. You rub each nail, and that kind of just makes sure to get all the oils, and like if you had lotion or anything, it just helps make sure that they're nice and prepared. And then you get, oh, I haven't gotten this one before. You get, every kit comes with its own little nail file, and the designs are different. And then there's your strips, and they're sealed. And there's just a little information: 100% real polish, no dry time, salon quality, removed with nail polish remover, one-time use only, do not reseal. Okay, it says do not reseal, but really, if you don't use all of them, what I do is I use a hot iron, like a straightener, and crimp the end that I cut off, and it'll seal it back up. Or you can put them in a Ziploc and put them in your freezer, and they'll stay fresh that way. If you do the freezer method, just make sure to kind of sit on them when you take them back out before you try putting them on, because they need to be like at least room temperature to go on smooth and not crack. Okay, so I'm gonna open these up. There's a little pre-torn spot right here to do. And then you pull it out. And so we have 16 strips here. I have very long nails, as you can see, so for the most part I can only use one nail per set. Sometimes though, if I think ahead of time, I can cut them down and get a pedicure out of the same set. So we're gonna go ahead and prep the nails first. I always try and make sure to do right along the cuticle, because that's kind of where some of the oils and lotions will stick. And I try not to put lotion on my hands within a few hours before I know I'm going to apply, just to make sure, because it just won't adhere. Just like with regular nail polish, when you go to put it on, if your nails are oily, it won't stick. And then let them dry. Okay. And you always want to start with the pinky first. What I like to do is just kind of plan out, because you can see how there's different designs on some of them. So I like to plan out which ones are going to go where. So that will be my thumb. So that will leave me with these 3 extras, and I'll set those to the side so I can use them for another set later. Or no, those 2, because this one will need to go, wait, no, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count. Okay, and you always want to start with your pinky first. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Make sure I have all of these ready. And on the solids, you don't have to necessarily take the time to figure out which one's gonna go on which finger if you already know. Okay, so each one has a little protective plastic little layer. So you'll peel that off first and just discard that to the side. Actually, I need to open this so I have it ready. And both sides of this are just a very fine grain. Okay, and I know just from doing my own nails a lot that I'm going to need this end to fit on my pinky instead of that end. So what you'll do is you'll just pull this little end off and it leaves it rounded. And try and be a little careful. And I always just go to the center and then press out to the sides. And just press it down. And I personally fold over to where it goes all the way over the edge. See how that goes just all the way over the nail? And then take your file and just file along the tip. And then once that's done, you just pull that off and my pinky is done. There's a little extra on that side right there. I'm gonna file that. And go ahead and go to the other side and make sure that we're nice and have an even shape all the way around. And just like that, it's on. And I didn't have to wait for anything to dry. This is such a pretty set. So in under 5 minutes of application, it takes me about a minute or so per finger once I get going. I've got a full hand done. Whee! So we went from this to this in a very short amount of time compared to how long it would take me if I needed to polish each of these colors and design and then wait for them to dry. And as you can see, they're completely dry going on. And they'll last me, the glitter sets normally last me about 2 weeks.